What is going on, guys? May 14th, our raised beds are sitting here left all by themselves, but not anymore, because today we are
planting flowers and food.
Food and flowers. We need some pretty flowers, and it'd be nice to get some vegetables, right? Oh, bananas. We can't grow bananas here, big guy, but what's your favorite vegetable that we're gonna plant today?
The watermelon.
Watermelon. We're not doing watermelon in here, but we're gonna plant watermelon for sure. That'd be nice. We got Tucker helping us out, Wesleyan, Charlie over there. The big girls are inside, so let's get straight into it. First thing, last year we did some cloth basically on top of a few of these, and we need to pull those off so we can mix the soil up. We're gonna add some of our compost in there, get some fresh dirt in there, and see what we got going. So I wish I had a tiller. I don't. I've been thinking about buying one. Man, I do have to say, Wesleyan is crushing it out here. She's working hard, hands dirty and everything. She's gonna make some dollars, right, Wesleyan?
Yeah.
Saving up. Hey, big guy. Last year we only did a few of the beds with the fabric on it. What I'm going to do is put some of our compost in that I just picked up. I finally moved the pile yesterday. So we're going to put some in each one and just top them off a little bit, and then we're going to see if we have enough fabric to cover all these things. Then we'll get planted. So we didn't quite get everyone done. Wesleyan had this great idea that we had a half, so we might as well do the half. That is gonna be the flower one. We're gonna throw some pretty flowers in there, some morning glories, and we're gonna do sunflowers over there. We're doing carrots and salsa peppers over here, regular peppers, cucumbers, whole thing of tomatoes. Yep, carrots are important. Whole thing of green beans over there, summer squash, and then we're doing 1.5 of lettuce, a couple different variations. So we're gonna get after it. First things first, we have to plant the flowers first. It's very important. Wesleyan's a great helper, and I think we should take that advice.
You can do the sunflower.
What does it say? So it says, lick your fingernails in the dirt and then let go. Look, in
And down.
out.
So you
Put it in the dirt and let it go. Put it in the dirt. So now that we have our stuff planted in there, we got one little rain and we need to keep watering it. Typically I use this Orbit timer, and which is nice because you get, you set it to once a day or twice a day for a certain amount of time. And I just run our hoses out to our tripod sprinklers, which we're going to use again. And I actually just seeded this lawn and put loam out. So we're going to set up 2 sprinklers today, but we're not going to be using this. We're going to be using a product made by RainPoint, and that's going to be today's sponsor of the video. This is a pretty slick setup. They hit me up and I was like, dude, that is freaking sweet. So they have a 2-zone Wi-Fi sprinkler, and this sets up and you can control it off your phone. They also have a Wi-Fi moisture sensor. So this, in conjunction with this, is going to be the sweet deal. Quite often when you're running that regular timer, we go camping or something, and it's nice to have it watered, but it doesn't really account for if it rains or anything, or the dryness levels. If it's too hot and it needs more water, you don't have control over that. But this, you'll have control over it. So here's a little schematic on how it works. Basically, we'll set our soil sensors in there, and we're just going to do one in the garden, and we're going to run both zones on that one soil sensor because they're so close, and I'll just get some extra water on this lawn. And then obviously your Wi-Fi sensor, these will go up to 160 feet. They're ran on batteries, and they say the batteries will last for over 1 year, which is super nice. Not changing out a bunch of stuff. You can water up to 3 times a day. There's a couple different modes. There's an irrigation mode or a mist mode. You can manual water, automatic water from 1 minute to 12 hours. So plenty of options to cater to whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up. I will drop the links down to their products down below. It's a fairly good price, I think, for what you're getting. And yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, guys, here is the waterer. Here is the moisture sensor. And here is the Wi-Fi controller. All right, so I just got everything synced up. I went and downloaded the RainPoint app on my phone. I hooked up our Wi-Fi to the control panel right there, or the plug, and then basically held this button down, and then until it recognized into pairing mode, got that paired up. And then while you have your cover off for your batteries that you're putting in, hold that button down in there. A little light will come on here, and then when you go into this on your app, and it'll say soil sensor, and then just check that on, it'll automatically sync up. Now it's ready. So I'm gonna plug these in. All right, so everything is hooked up over here. I like to use this splitter because I have goat's water to fill out here. So we fill it off that, or we can hook up another hose to do something else, or whatever. But that's hooked up, and I placed them both out here. Now the water pressure is not going to be the best, I think, so I'm gonna have to mess with it and see if I need to run them alternating. But we're gonna turn it on, and I'll place the soil meter in there, and then we'll check out the radius. So I've adjusted our sprinklers, and the coverage I think is a lot better when we're running one at a time versus both of them. It could do it, but I like the spread better with one. So what I went ahead and did, I was on the app. I scheduled to go twice a day, 7 days a week for now, since we're starting this grass, and we're trying to start the seeds over there. I want to make sure it has plenty of moisture. I went ahead and did 5:30 in the morning for one of them, or 5 in the morning for one of them, and then that'll end at a half an hour. Or you could choose by gallons, which is pretty cool if you're trying to conserve water and just load like 50 gallons out or whatever at a time. We're on a really good well here. I'm not really concerned about water. We're gonna run by time. So we're running 30 minutes, and then it'll shut off, and then a minute later, this one will cut off for 30 minutes, and then it'll be 5 a.m. and then 2 p.m. So that's pretty sweet. It should help us get this established because I've always struggled with the seeding of the lawn. And we do have the moisture sensor over there, so in a few minutes I will pull that up and check it out. There's so many options with this app. It's pretty darn sweet, guys. And to have it at your fingertips, if you are gone, you can click like rain delay, which is also very nice. All right, guys, so on the app here, I ran it for 25 minutes over here, 2 minutes left here, and I have my garden one, which is that one, and this is the grass. They're both water and grass, but I have that one called garden, this one grass, so I know the difference. And then we can go over to here, our basic thing here, and you can see it's used 4.5 gallons since watering. And it also shows you the soil moisture and temperature, so that's pretty cool. And then you can go click on sensor, and it shows you humidity and temperature there. So it's pretty darn sweet, guys. Like I said, drop the link down below. They did sponsor this video out by sending me these products. I think they're pretty darn cool. I'm all about fully automating this, so this is one for the win, guys. Check it out down below.